Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Adam Pearce to bring back 5-time WWE Women's Champion as Rhea Ripley's replacement on Raw. Chances explored. With Rhea Ripley's recent hiatus from WWE Raw due to an injury, fans and insiders alike are buzzing with questions about how the powerhouse spot on the women's roster will be filled. Ripley, as the reigning Women's World Champion, has become the cornerstone of the women's division on Raw. Her absence leaves a notable void, one that WWE officials, especially on-screen authority figure Adam Pearce, will need to address swiftly. As speculation swirls, many are wondering if Pearce might bring in a veteran superstar to maintain the momentum of Raw's women's division and keep fans engaged. Could a 5-time women's champion be on her way back to WWE as a temporary replacement for Ripley? Let's explore the possibilities and how a return could impact Raw's dynamic, from potential rivalries to the lasting effects on the division's landscape. Choosing a veteran with a decorated history would offer WWE an immediate solution to keep the women's division strong while Ripley recovers. 5-time women's champions like Trish Stratus or Charlotte Flair have proven track records, star power, and the kind of fan following that can fill arenas and elevate viewership numbers. A returning champion would give the division instant credibility and intrigue, keeping storylines interesting without the need to disrupt other top contenders who may not be ready to step into a main event spotlight just yet. For Adam Pearce, selecting a 5-time champion makes sense both from a storyline perspective and in terms of ratings. Bringing in someone of that caliber would fill Ripley's role in the short term while allowing WWE to capitalize on nostalgia and generate excitement. Additionally, it would allow newer superstars to develop without overwhelming them with main event pressure too soon. Trish Stratus is a name that always elicits a strong reaction from WWE fans. As a Hall of Famer and 7-time women's champion, Trish's legacy is etched in WWE history, and her recent feuds with stars like Becky Lynch prove that she's still capable of putting on top-tier performances. Trish's experience and charisma could be just what the Raw women's division needs to keep fans invested during Ripley's absence. Not only would Trish be a familiar face for longtime fans, but she'd also bring veteran wisdom and leadership to the locker room. Working with younger talent would give her an opportunity to pass on knowledge, while new challengers in the division could gain credibility by sharing the ring with a legend. Trish's presence would energize the roster and potentially offer intriguing new feuds, perhaps even a clash with someone like Raquel Rodriguez or Nia Jax. The only challenge here is that Trish has been vocal about her part-time status and her other commitments outside WWE. But if Adam Pearce and WWE can strike the right deal, a short-term return could become a reality, especially if the storyline is built around an intense desire to protect the division until Ripley's return. Another name that has been thrown around as a possible temporary replacement is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte has a decorated record with multiple titles, is in peak physical condition, and perhaps most importantly, she knows how to work the crowd. Although Charlotte is currently aligned with SmackDown, her surprise appearance on Raw would undoubtedly bring shock value and draw viewers in. Charlotte's presence would be ideal for maintaining the level of athleticism and intensity Ripley brings to the roster. She's no stranger to competing at the highest level, and her return could ignite new feuds, potentially with superstars like Zoe Stark or Shayna Baszler. WWE could easily justify her temporary move to Raw with a storyline twist, perhaps with Pearce himself reaching out to Charlotte as a last-minute call for assistance. However, there's a risk involved with Charlotte taking on this role. Her presence could overshadow other potential challengers or up-and-coming stars on Raw. Additionally, Charlotte is one of WWE's most polarizing figures, which could cause mixed reactions among fans who are hoping to see new faces rise. But if booked carefully, her time on Raw could be impactful, helping bridge the gap until Ripley's return while also setting up future rivalries. A surprise return from Lita, another beloved veteran and Hall of Famer, would be a dream come true for fans. Known for her daredevil style and rebellious persona, Lita is one of the most iconic figures in WWE's history, and her return would carry major nostalgia value. After her short-lived feud with Becky Lynch and Damage CTRL earlier this year, fans have been eagerly awaiting another stint from Lita in the ring. Lita's reintroduction would also add a fresh perspective to the division. Her unique style, combined with her status as a trailblazer, would make her an exciting choice as Ripley's replacement. Lita could enter a storyline where she stands up for the women's division in Ripley's absence, aiming to uphold the integrity and strength of the division she helped pioneer. While Lita has largely moved past her in-ring career, her recent appearances show she's still in great shape and willing to step back into the spotlight if the opportunity and timing are right. Adam Pearce could make a storyline out of his decision to bring back a legend to defend the division until Ripley is able to return, which would resonate with fans on a sentimental level. Mickie James would be a unique and interesting choice as well. Although Mickie hasn't been with WWE recently, her achievements in both WWE and Impact Wrestling make her a formidable contender. If Adam Pearce can negotiate a return for Mickie, her involvement could bring a fresh perspective and spice up the storylines, as she has history with several women on the current roster. Given her recent appearances in other wrestling promotions, Mickie could be portrayed as a renegade or an outsider coming in to bring a fresh approach to Raw. Her blend of experience, versatility, and reputation would add depth to the division, and her interactions with emerging talents like Indy Hartwell or even Shelley could create compelling matches. However, Mickie's return may not be as straightforward, especially considering her commitments outside WWE. But if she does make an appearance, it could make waves and bring an element of unpredictability to Raw's women's division, keeping fans guessing about what's next. No matter who Adam Pearce ultimately selects, the choice to bring back a veteran would have several lasting effects on Raw. For one, a returning legend would maintain the momentum and excitement within the division, preventing a lull during Ripley's absence. Second, a well-respected veteran would lend credibility to emerging stars, helping them gain exposure and build character by working with one of WWE's greats. This temporary arrangement would also showcase WWE's commitment to keeping the women's division engaging and fresh, even in the face of unexpected setbacks. The anticipation of who will fill the void left by Ripley could captivate audiences, reminding fans of WWE's legacy and the impact past champions have on the current era. Adam Pearce has often been the behind-the-scenes orchestrator in WWE storylines, but this moment could be a defining one for his character. Choosing a 5-time women's champion would be a bold and strategic move, one that demonstrates WWE's dedication to maintaining a top-quality women's division, even when unforeseen circumstances arise. Whoever he selects, the impact on Raw could be tremendous, setting the stage for exciting rivalries, nostalgic moments, and a bridge to keep the division thriving until Rhea Ripley's much-anticipated return. With the options of Trish Stratus, Charlotte Flair, Lita, and Mickie James on the table, Pearce has the chance to make a memorable decision. And for fans of WWE, this brings a renewed sense of excitement and mystery, as they wait to see who will step up and take Raw's women's division to new heights in Ripley's absence.